This is Tom Fox, and I'm taking a solo turn behind the mic for this week's edition of the Kerrville Weekly News. Our first story is very disturbing, sad, and definitely not something you want to have happen, but there was a shooting in Hunt, Texas, or near Hunt, Texas this past week, where in a dispute between landowners, one shot another and was killed. The person, the man who died was Scott Bender, and he was found dead on the scene after a confrontation with a neighbor. The shooting happened around 8 p.m. on Tuesday. So if you have some dispute, please don't pull guns and shoot people. It's not the way to solve anything. Our next story comes to us from the Kerrville Lead, which reports that with the government, or state of Texas rather, decreasing money to public schools so they can fund private schools, the Kerrville Independent School District Board of Trustees heard a presentation about potential voter-approved tax rate election, or a VATRE, as districts across Texas couple with the legislature's failure to fund public schools. While many districts face immediate financial crisis, the KISD is in relatively strong position, according to the school district. But we're still going to need more money here in Kerrville, so I hope that KISD can continue to maintain its high level of excellence that it has had under Brent Ringo and going forward. We continue with a theme of education as a report from the Lead details the recent release of the state report card on grades for schools, and locally Ingram led the top with A ratings. So congratulations to Superintendent Robert Templeton, and it is a great report on scores for Kerr County schools, ranging from an A at Tom Moore High to a D at Starkey Elementary. So check that report out in the Lead. It's certainly excellent as well. The next story comes to us also from the Lead, which reports that the Kerrville EIC has learned the Olympic pool may be more expensive than originally thought. The Kerrville Economic Improvement Corporation learned that bids for the Olympic pool renovations have come in over budget, potentially jeopardizing some of the features planned for the event. And the total budget for the renovation was $6 million, and the bids are coming in at a little bit higher than that. So there may be some changes to that, or money's moved from other projects to the Olympic pool renovation. Our final story is about the true gem of tourism in Kerrville, the Museum of Western Art, which holds its annual roundup this weekend. This is where artists donate paintings to the museum, which are then sold to benefit and raise money for the museum. It's a great event. Has some great artwork out there. Equally interesting and more importantly are the artists. Many of the artists are in attendance. So if you ever wanted to see a Western artist at work, you can do that. They are certainly happy to talk to you, and I really enjoyed the times I've gone with my wife. So check out the Museum of Western Art Roundup this weekend in Kerrville, Texas. This is Tom Fox. I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kerrville Weekly News Roundup. This podcast is a production of the Texas Hill Country Podcast Network. If you've enjoyed this podcast, I hope you will subscribe or rate and review this podcast wherever great podcasts are listened to. I hope you'll join Gilbert, Andrew, and myself next week, where we take a look at some of the top stories from Kerrville and the surrounding Hill Country area. Thanks so much for listening.